Before you start your slogans for next year, are you going to handle your money the same way you did this year? What are your financial patterns? When is it the time of the year where you have the most money, and what time of the year do you spend the most money? Are you a homeowner? Do you want to become a homeowner? Do you understand when it's a buyer's market, when it's not when it's a seller's market? Have you watched the trends? No matter how much we argue, no matter how much people talk about the economy, the economy is the same thing every year, every season, I should say. It's a roller coaster. It goes up, and what goes up must come down. Period. What you have to figure out is your money patterns. You have to be able to identify the patterns for you. A lot of people said, well, I'm voting for me, and all they could think about was their right now. I wonder how many of those people thought about the things that led up to their right now. A lot of people mention getting COVID loans and getting COVID money, but do you know where and what you did with that money? Can you go back and pinpoint exactly where you spent your money? If you cannot figure out and you cannot see how having more money or having what we call extra money made you better, that means that you did not manage it well. And it's okay. We do have problems managing money, especially when we do it by ourselves with our own thoughts. That includes me. Even as an accountant and a bookkeeper, I have to see an accountant and a bookkeeper. I have somebody I have to report to. That way, it keeps me accountable. When I don't talk, like, because in our household, that's my thing. I do the accounting, I do books for everybody. That's my profession, that's my business. So, guess what? My husband generally is that balance for me, because without that balance, I'm only going to see it one way. I'm not exempt from that. That's why I know in your business, if you're looking at it, you only see it one way, and there's no possible way that it can be done differently. I have a client right now who is a six-figure client who went from barely making $100 or $200 a week to now making hundreds and thousands every year consistently and able to pay himself. And we're doing forecasts because we challenged and we did what? Money management, bookkeeping. We looked at money patterns. We saw what was making money. We identified the machines that are making money. I'm telling you, this thing cannot be done by yourself. So do not go into 2025 with that foolishness. You better start doing things better, doing business better, and call your girl. Don't go into it. You are a gig worker. You know you're a gig worker, which makes you an entrepreneur. It's going to hurt you when it's time for you to buy a house. Don't wait until you need 2 years of tax returns and now you're trying to pivot and figure it out. Call me now. Let's do your bookkeeping. Let's make sure you're not missing money. Let's make sure you got everything going. Let's make sure the business is separate, personal, so you can take advantage of all the opportunities. You can expand your business and buy a house. You don't have to do one or the other. When everything is connected, then what you're able to do is limited. See, I just dropped a lot of knowledge right there. Somebody needs to pick up that phone. It's been your girl, the Queen Bee. Bye-bye.